So the main problems I guess we had was that there's a lack of point of reference and also a lack of common knowledge in books. And then when you actually get there, there's a lack of, let's say, we used worst case scenarios. So let's say I don't know anything about Japanese culture or language. So there's a language barrier. Also, sometimes it's too internet-based. So if everyone had the internet, it would be really good. But sometimes you don't, and there's no universal guidance system. The world is a dynamic place. So let's say the streets or the buses or the actual restaurant moves somewhere or it closes down, then you're sort of screwed. So we had we spent 30 seconds on an idea, which was a community or something that would have people or volunteers or just random people who are nice enough to help out. So whenever you visit a place, there would be somewhat of your brand name and then someone sitting at the desk getting paid minimum wage, and you go ask them and they're like, oh yeah, it's right there, right there, right there. Problem solved. Human interaction. But if there isn't any, I guess, help me out. If you have GPS, you want to present?
So we had two scenarios, whether you have GPS or you don't have GPS. So the first is if you have GPS, then it would present on your screen, be a palm or an eye or something that in layman's terms that would have color codes and buildings and it would be a picture map. So it would say, oh, go here, go to this building and whatnot, and then do anything.
And if you don't have GPS, it would be just written in words. Just find this historical landmark, this this statue of whatever person, and head right when you find it, when you get there. And it would basically be it would get you to where you want to go based on characteristics that are probably not going to change over a long period of time.
Yeah, so with GPS you have extra access, I guess, but a lot of the things, the information is jumbled up. So you could have colored districts for food or for whatever, entertainment, shopping. Everyone likes shopping. But let's say you're in front of a statue. Then on the non-GPS version, you could just say object, statue, color, right? And then it would just have a giant branch in the database. Not that giant, but normal stuff. Or you could even have restaurants, there's so many McDonald's out there. So you could just say, place, restaurant, McDonald's. Or any for example, Japanese fast food place that's all over Japan. Also, we just ran a quick scenario about let's say I want to get someplace in Japan. So I would ask someone, right? But I can't ask them because I don't know Japanese, assumed, right? So we were thinking of having so let's say you know where you are, so you've done that, but you want to get to a place. So you could actually just have something be transformed into native language. So you say, yeah, I want to get to the place, then it has a block of Japanese text, which is an algorithm. So you show it to a random person who's nice enough, and then they can actually point you in a direction, and instead of writing it all down, they have just right, left, and then how many miles or kilometers, So they could just put that down, and then they could give it to you, and then you say, thank you, and arigato or whatever. So that could be an extra thing. So yeah. The non-GPS one was let's say you're in a city and there's no signal, because if there's no signal, you're screwed, So then, but then, there's landmarks. But, if you're in India with nothing, I think you have enough money to hire a guide.
Cool. All right, thank you.